there, I'm back. It took me a little while to make my second video. A lot has been happening. To all of you who have watched my first video, thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. And please don't forget to click the subscribe button below if you want to see more simple design ideas from me. I'm gonna be sharing more videos in a few days. Today I'm going to show you how I make this cute little jumpsuit. And as usual, I'm going to show you how I made my pattern. Alright, let's get started. I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so let's start on the top bodice. As you can see in the picture, the waistline is 22 inches, but I'm going to add 2 inches for the seam allowance, so it's going to be 24. Now just split it in half. That means that I'm going to draw a rectangular box that is 12 inches wide and 7 inches long. So in there, I'm marking my center points, and that point is exactly where I'm going to position the strap on the shoulder. Then connect all the center points with a triangular lines, just like that. And over there is my armhole that is 5 inches away from the waistline. Then the depth on the chest should be symmetrical to the armhole. Those lines are just my guidelines. I still make it just a little bit curvier because our body is not just straight lines. The bottom is so much easier. I just take me a pair of old shirts and I make a pattern from it. Okay, so this is for the top and for the bottom part. So I'm going to use this two-way stretch fabric, but this design is ideal to any kind of fabric. Now we just have to cut all our pieces. What I do is I fold my fabric in half, so it'd be 2 sets at once. And now for assembly, pin the crotch in the sides and we'll take it to the sewing machine and sew it. Then I will zigzag the raw edges. I'm just going to use my overcasting foot, but if you have a serger, that is so much better. Over here is my overcasting stitches. I will just use number 6 on this one since this is a stretch fabric. So in here I'm going to attach this little piece of fabric so I can install the snap button. Just before I install my snap button, I'm going to hem the raw edges first. By the way, I bought this tool on Amazon and this is really handy. It makes it so much easier to install these buttons. Right there is for my straps. It's just about 2 inches wide and 5 inches long. In here for the top, it's a little bit tricky but not complicated, so I'm just gonna do it one at a time. So in order to create that nice V shape in front, we have to sew the lace in between. And to do it, I'm going to flip it over, then position the lace in the right side of the main fabric, then put this little piece over, and then pin them together. The lace should be in between. would look a little bit weird in the pointy edges, but don't worry, we'll fix it later. Also, don't forget to attach the strap. Then pin the other end of the strap to the pointy edge at the back and just work it all the way to the very edge, and then we'll take it to the sewing machine and sew it. Then just trim the excess lace in the side. And then simply just fold the side under nicely and secure it with the pin all the way. This will give it a really clean line and will also hide the raw edges of the lace. Notice how I fold that loose fabric? That will keep it from having wrinkles. Okay, so now that we have the first half, let's go ahead and attach the other half. It's the exact same process with the first one, only that when you attach it to the other piece, make sure that you leave a gap that's shaped like V, so the lace would be exposed in the middle. And here it is. I wanted it to be more fitted, so I'm going to add single darts in both sides. Darts are really cool. I like them a lot because you can shape any outfit the way you want it. Now it's time to attach the bottom part, and I also make 4 darts in the bottom just to really match it with the top bodice. Just pin them together and make sure that the darts are all lined up. Sew it and serge the raw edges. And here we have it. I consider it done. Just throw a belt on it or just leave it the way it is. Should be just fine. I hope you enjoy watching this video today. I'll see you again next time. Bye!